This video is sponsored by PelucidFX.com. Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody, let's go back to the discussion of the gold market. Well, on the daily time frame chart, as on the euro currency, we see the inside trading session. Here was, although market has shown some move down, but the range of this candle stands inside to the previous one. So that's normal because everybody just wait for FOMC meeting and nobody wants to take the additional risk right before the meeting. Well, so on the situation on the gold market on the daily time frame chart remains the same. It mostly looks more bearish rather than bullish by some reasons. First of all, as we have discussed yesterday, is that market stands in fact below the broken lows and below the minor 618 target of this ABCD pattern. That's bearish because if this would be the fake breakout market, here has a lot of time to return right back, but this hasn't happened. Market still stands inside of this tight range right below these levels. The next destination point is completion point of this ABCD pattern and stands at 1180, right at the previous low on the monthly, on the weekly time frame chart. That's why this area will be really significant. Second moment is that this coil looks like the bearish flag pattern. Especially if you'll take a look at it on the weekly time frame chart, you'll see that's really tight range with some small upward slope. Very typical shape for flag pattern. And final moment is that take a look at the relation trend and the price action. So trend has shifted bullish by the MACD predictor. So you can see that price stand above this red line. Red line is the MACD predictor. But price action in fact stands flat. It doesn't show any appreciation to the upside. This could be the bearish dynamic pressure. If this will be really the case, the minimum target of this setup will be the taking out of these lows. But if this will happen, I'm just can bet on anything that market probably will continue move to the 1180 area. So that will be the breakout of the flat pattern down. And as I said yesterday, it's very difficult to believe that gold market just will leave intact the really significant and sweetie stops that now are placed below 1180 area, since the second name of the gold market is the tricky and cunning market. So gold market every time has the tendency to punish the traders, clear out the stops, showing the Russian rings or something of that sort. And this happens around any bottom and top that market creates, especially around the significant top and bottoms. So that's why I suspect that if downward breakout will happen, the market will clear out the 1180 area anyway. So the situation on daily time frame remains more bearish rather than bullish. On the 4-hour time frame chart, the second hour concern and second hour focus is the behavior of the market around the weekly pivot point. So here guys, I have drawn yesterday the butterfly that could happen here. As you can see that 1618 target stands approximately around 1175. That in general agrees with our suggestion of possible Russian rings of the 1180 area. But you can ask why you speak about this butterfly, but you do not say a word about potential this butterfly. So that could be the left wing, but could show the upward butterfly. Well, that could happen in fact, but we should deal with the probabilities. And the signs that I have just talked about on the daily time frame chart. And here guys, we have the price that stands now below the weekly pivot point. And this suggests also the mostly bearish sign. Since market stands below the pivot, it means that the short-term sentiment holds bearish right now. That's why we mostly focus on this butterfly rather than on that butterfly. Well, and I still suggest that downward action could follow. On the hourly time frame chart, this short-term setup that we have discussed yesterday, that was in fact Gartley's triple to sell, and we said that that's not a bad idea to take the short position here, because you can see market has failed to pass through the weekly pivot point. Market has formed ABCD right at the major 618 resistance fib level, so that is the agreement by Jordan framework, if you could call it bearish agreement. Well, and the Gartley's pattern has given us this Gartley's triple to sell. Now market stands in the progress in this downward direction. The minor target of this potential ABCD pattern to the downside stands at 1222. The 618 extension of this ABC top, 618 extension right here. So it stands slightly higher than the previous lows. That the level that market probably should reach anyway. Of course, we are expecting the potential breakout to the downside, but in the nearest hours, probably market should reach this area, because that's the minor extension. And even despite how market could be weak in one or other direction, if we suggest that market is really weak in the direction to the downside, market usually anyway hits at minimum the minor target, the 618 extension. It could turn to the upside after that, but the minor target should be hit. And that's why I suppose that market probably will continue to move down, and at minimum will hit this area. Well, also you can see our second confirmation that market has passed through this short-term trend line. That just confirms the potential bearishness of this market. Well, that's the way how I prefer to deal with the days when some significant event or data should be released. I prefer to take the position prior the major event will happen, and then move the stop to the break even, or I prefer to take a position after event will happen. I do not like really this is some sort of this psych issue, and it's very personal, but I do not like to trade in the moment of release of the data or significant event. If I wasn't able to take the position prior and wasn't able to protect this position with the break-even stop, I usually take the position after that. But in general, the situation on the gold market is, my thought on it is as I just have described. So let's see what will happen, and just let's wait for FOMC, what Fed Reserve will tell us.